thinking of when you think of this pick as a poke champ. Thresh, obviously, a lot of people aren't really a big fan of it because the execution barrier is so high. This champion can look incredible, but if you are not on point, it is not going to work out. And we're getting A-Soul from JoJo here coming out. That is honestly really hype. He does well, utilizing the additional sniper range in those early autos, constantly poking away at Supa, keeping him pushed in. And as a result, it's been very difficult.
Always a risk with Ginger there. Cease and desist from Elioya available, but don't really want to jump onto the Pantheon without the rest of your team there to follow up. Grubs up. JoJo's ultimate still yet to come off cooldown. Arcane Storm used by Honku to clear out the wave in mid. Elioya's going for it. Cease and desist. Ginger's immediately going to stun him up. The handshake coming out as well as Honku has a couple of spears in his back and Supa needs the rend. He finds it. Alvaro survives the last tower shot and MKOI on the board.
Yeah, Honku getting a bit disrespectful there. You saw everyone on that side brush and he said, no, it's fine. I can just clear this out. Meanwhile, though, Doggo is getting plates topside and they're denying that CS. So honestly, not that bad for CFO, but of course, Honku going to be unhappy that he did go down there. Cost him his flash as well.
When trading with Driver, but it's a Cassante. He should just be able to walk this one out. Still has the all-out as well, if necessary. Mirwin just slices and dices back towards the wave. Falling Star coming out as Doggo with the Severum and the Crescendum combination. Just trying to force JoJo low, but doesn't really get too much damage out. Does still have the Moonlight Vigil, which when you use it with that red gun gives you a big health explosion. If you use it with the white, obviously you get a huge amount of chakrams that can do quite a lot of work in a team fight. But pretty accelerated is Doggo, 84 CS, a couple of plates to his name as well, about 400 gold ahead of Supa right now.
I'm expecting that at this point, and we'll just be going for heavy scaling. His driver's going to take a fight.
Goes all out onto Mirwin. Slice and Dice has already been used. Mirwin does still have his flash, but so does Driver if he wants to follow up. Mirwin, he took the fight. Ruthless Predator for the stun across the wall. Elioya can come and join it. Gets the knock-up on the Driver, who flashes away, but the flash chase is there. Driver trying to survive through this Skywing. Almost there, almost in range to get him out. The hook just short of hitting Mirwin, but the follow-up from Doggo is superb. See
it. All 1,000 gold almost here for Doggo, and he's going to get this first tower here quite easily. You have to think. They're up 2K at 12 minutes in.
And they've taken all of the neutral objectives as well. 3 Grubs, 2 Drakes, CFO in such a strong position here. MKOI have been left reeling, and they're trying to get things back on the map, but as you can see, like
big impact there. One of the things you can do is really put the pressure on the A-Soul and try to force them to use that ultimate.
Cease and desist onto Honku, who puts down the gravity well, will land the double stun, but doesn't get out of it in time. Ginger now. Oh, flash from Elioya, just short of catching Ginger. Smites exchange, so they both look for the slow. TP coming in behind here as the Falling Scar was used in the mid lane. Alvaro looking for Skywing and Doggo. I think it was just an engage.
Doesn't know if anyone's behind him, so he's just going to watch the tower fall.
Also, the risk of the Grand Starfall always there from the Pantheon, can just jump in, especially when the tower's low. He jumps in, autos the tower.
You're probably going to lose the game, but at the same time, if you show up this far behind with no empowered A-Soul ult, it is really, really tough.
Flank attempt here by MKOI. Elioya goes in. Doggo flashes away from the cease and desist range early. JoJo joining the fray. There's the cease and desist onto Honku. The stun follows up. Supa and Alvo chasing in as Doggo unleashes with the Severum Crescendum, but he's taken out. Elioya falls as well. Ginger's the one to get the kill. Supa with the bailout on him. It expires, and Ginger can't quite get the damage. The spear off to the side. Alvo's going to get chased out by Honku. Mirwin flashing forward across the wall, looking for the stun there as well. Alvo surviving. JoJo trying to rejoin the fray. Mirwin will take one. The Astral Flight forward as Skywing flashes to safety as well. Rifthold will get the charge into mid. The tower will go over to CFO, but MKOI have shown a brief sign of life. I mean, massively behind as MKOI. You need another couple of fights like that if you're going to get back into it. Great for Supa that he picked up the shutdown goal, but it's still a massive lead for Doggo. Falling Star coming out from JoJo. Astral Flight will get him across the wall and out of Driver's clutches. The mid lane tier 2 very low here for MKOI. They've already lost the tier 2. Put the spears into the Artican once again. A Comet Spear from Ginger looking for the steal. Driver going in. The skies descend. Really a game changer in a fight like this, but Alvaro's already down to half HP. Look how far Doggo is back from the team. That's the safety of his tower there. Astral Flight forward from JoJo, trying to get onto Honku, gets the knock-up. Elioya down to half HP though. Ginger dashes back in onto Supa. Alvaro with a hostile takeover is going to land it, but not onto Doggo, and that's the key target. Mirwin with the Dominus looking for the flank position, but he can't find it, so MKOI have to disengage. Honku still chasing and can't quite get the damage in. There's the stopwatch, but here comes the Grand Starfall. The bailout enough to bring JoJo back, but Doggo has a Moonlight Vigil. Vigil, and he's sending MKOI to the grave. The dash in is not enough for Mirwin as CFO.
Flanking position here, but MKOI may just get pincered.
Driver could just all out onto Super. Does have that up, but no flash for him. Mirwin forced away towards the top side. CFO take control over the Dragon. Elioya goes in, only onto Kaiwing. Doggo still on touch. Mirwin looking for the flank position. The Falling Star comes down. The hostile takeover is going to hit on Doggo, but immediately cleanses away, and Super's already down. Driver on the back line doing so much work here. Elioya with the bailout, can't kill off Junja. And there's the soul. And the soul of EU is ripped right out of their very bodies. CFO cleaning up the fight and looking for the Grand Starfall to make it the ace. Comet Spear just wide. Junja can't see over the wall. Mirwin with the slice and dice. Kaiwing with the lantern flash, and Mirwin will not be allowed to survive.
It is a clean ace, and the question is, what more can they go for? Elioya critically during the bailout stole the Dragon, so Soul did not go over, but still 5 for 0 here. They're going to crack the base as well. CFO are looking incredibly strong. Trying to get back in, find a way to win a fight without their key ultimates.
Jojo showing on the bot wave as well, would have to teleport up here. They're going to go for the battle. Elioya trying to go the long way around to look for a steal. There it goes, the smite secures it. Junja will get
in this whole section for MKOI, so even after they're able to actually have this spawn, how do they get over there? How do they actually try to defend?
Oh, Jojo teleports in. Driver looking for that flank position once again. The Singularity out from Jojo will hold the wave for now. Breath of Light as well to try and clear out some of these bound up minions. Driver in the mid lane is on that inhibitor. And MKOI aren't trying to defend there. The Infernum almost just wipes them. The Redemption coming down almost takes out Alvaro. But immediately MKOI have to back away. A Moonlight Vigil from Doggo made me think of Aphelios of yesterday.
That was like 300 years.
That was just absolutely absurd from the CFO AD carry, now knocking on the Nexus. CFO, just a single kill away, you have to feel, from this best of 5 victory. They'll take down one Nexus tower. Elioya still looking for the flank, but he's marked. Mirwin dashing in, Jojo forced away by the Arcane Storm. Doggo, he knows Elioya's there, and he's not even the one pushing in right now. Jojo goes in with the Astral Flight. Mikhail's away on Honkyu as he flashes. The Nexus Tower down to half HP. Doggo still just waiting for Elioya. The Nexus Tower, they can't clear the minions quickly enough, so it's going to fall. All out comes out. There's the Falling Star. Hostile takeover coming across the side as well as Driver is down.
Can't die here or the game will just end, so you have to give up the soul. CFO moments away, you have to think, from a potential match here with AL. Looking to try to close this one out.
Hook misses. Dominus out from Mirwin. Elioya looking for the flank position. Hostile takeover used as well, but CFO just back away and then reset. Junja going in. Falling Star coming out as they dive onto Doggo, but he cleanses and flashes, and now he's barking. Doggo with the chase in. CFO cleaning up the fight. The Nexus in their eyes. After 13 years of hurt, the light of the LCP shines bright as they claim a best of 5.